guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Today I am making this adorable Santa Christmas wreath, and I am using a gift bag I purchased at Dollar General, and it was 2 bags for $2.50, and this is the 8x10 bag. The bag is a fabric material, kind of like a burlap. So these are really nice gift bags. So $1.25 each. And so I'm going to be using the Santa one. You're going to need one of the miniature wreath forms from Dollar Tree, and they come in a 2-pack. You're going to need some yarn, and I purchased this yarn at Hobby Lobby for $4.99. The brand is Yarn Bee, and it's 3.5 ounce and it's 60 yards. And don't forget to use your 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby if it's not on sale. And this is a beautiful yarn. It's really soft. You're going to need your scissors, hot glue gun, and glue sticks. And I will write a materials list for you in the description box below. So you're going to first tie your yarn onto your wreath form. And then you're just going to wrap your yarn around the little miniature wreath frame, and just try to keep your yarn straight and not get it crisscrossed or anything like that. So just try to make nice clean lines and keep your yarn tight. So just keep wrapping your yarn all the way around your wreath until it's finished. I cut my yarn into strips, that way it was just easier to wrap it around the little wreath form. So what I did was, after I wrapped this string all the way around until the end, then I took the new string and I just tied both ends together on the back side and just started wrapping again. And you can add a dot of hot glue where you tie your little knot just to make sure that it does not come untied. But you can see the little knots I tied on the back when I started a new string. Same steps, just wrap the yarn around the wreath, just keep it tight and push it forward as you're wrapping it. That way it's nice and full and you don't see your wreath form. And it really doesn't take that much yarn. I know this is a miniature wreath, but it really doesn't take that much yarn to make this. Okay, and so at the end I made a hook so that I could hang it up on the wall. So I just kind of made a loop, left a little material, then went and hooked it around the next loop and tied a knot. So once you have your little loop made, your wreath is complete. At least the yarn, adding the yarn part is complete. Now comes the fun part. My favorite part is adding the little Santa. I don't know if you've been to Dollar General lately, but if you haven't, you need to go. Dollar General really has some pretty things in for Christmas. And so I stopped by Dollar General about every week, but I went in last week and I found these cute gift bags. And so I was trying to figure out a way how I could use this pretty little Santa Claus face. So I decided to use him in a wreath. So I just traced a circle around his face, made sure that it would fit on the back side of the wreath. So kind of measure and play around before you trace to make sure that it's going to have some room, that the material, the bag has some room to overlap so that you can hot glue it onto the wreath form. So make sure you double check yourself before you cut. And then once you have it cut out, you're just going to carefully hot glue the bag onto the back side of the wreath. So be very careful with your hot glue gun. I am using a low temp hot glue gun and I really like it. It's just inexpensive, from Hobby Lobby. So just go all the way around, hot gluing the little fabric to your wreath. And this is so simple to make, guys, and it turns out adorable. So next, y'all know I have to add a bow to everything. So of course I'm tying a little bow with my yarn. I just did a little double bow, but I just thought it added the perfect little touch. And I just took some bowstring and wrapped it around the center of the bow and made a knot. That way I could hot glue it onto the wreath. There's no need to tie it around because it's so lightweight. If you do not want to add a bow, you do not have to. but I just made a very simple bow. You can just tie a regular bow like you would when you tie your shoelaces. You don't have to go back and forth like I did. Just tie a basic bow, and that works out beautiful too. And so I just wrapped that bowstring tightly around the center and cut off the extra strings that were hanging off and added a dot of hot glue, and I just stuck that little cute bow right on the top of the wreath. So you can pick wherever you want to put it. My daughter and I debated on the top or the bottom, and we chose the top. So this little cute wreath is done. So I just think it's adorable hanging on the wall. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you make one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all of you that watch and comment and share. I have a question for you. Let me know in the comment section below if you have your Christmas tree up and decorated or not, and let me know what colors you are going with this Christmas. I have kind of went with the red and silver and white and the farmhouse theme, so let me know what you're doing.